Hi everyone. So how an open source tech stack enables adaptability and agility in business. Now, this talk isn't about the specific tech stack that we're using. Now, we're using a lot of open source solutions. For example, our website is built on Ruby on Rails, and we're also using plausible.io itself for analytics. But this isn't about why we made those specific choices as a user. Instead, it's about the similarities in how trust is built, like between how we test products and how open source works. So, and how community can help leverage the benefits of that transparency. So first, a bit of me, some Cedric Demers. I studied computer engineering, went to work for Microsoft as a software developer, and I'm the founder and president of ratings.com. This is a website for those of you that are not aware of us. So basically, we help people find the best product for their needs. So we buy our own products, test them under a consistent methodology, and publish the results to help consumers find which product is the best for their own needs. This is a team. We have millions of visitors a month on the website, more than 3,000 products tested over the years, 40,000 square feet of testing facility in Montreal. All the our testing is on a really comparable way that you can put products side by side, standardized, so like we have fixed methodology and we're transparent about how we do these tests and also transparent about the team results of that. Not really in depth, all the tests, all the meaningful tests are meaningful for consumers. Anybody can found in 2000. So this is just an example of a test. It's for TVs, your angle. So basically for your angle, we rotate the TV, film it, so you can actually watch online what the TV looks like at an angle. We also have the different graphs and measurements that at an angle. All of this also is exposed on the website of which tool we use. Like we use the CR250 as a color meter for this test, and what kind of measurements we make for this. So all of that is published on our website. So trust. Now trust is one of our core company values at Ratings. Since our goal is to help people find the best product for their needs, they need to trust which one we say is the best for them. It's pretty similar in a way to how trust is important for security. Like you need to be able to trust the service or software that you're using that does not have the many security flaws. Now, transparency is one way to build trust, but it's not the only way. For example, you could build trust in a system if there's no flaws. Like if there's no flaws, you're going to trust it that it actually works as intended. But in reality, especially like for security, there are no such thing as no flaws. There's always going to be some security issues. So transparency is a good tool to use. So open source means a good tool in these cases. And that's why at Ratings we choose transparency for our test methodology. So that way it's impossible for us to have perfect test methodology. So by being transparent, then it helps build trust in that way. As a note though, now we don't fully publish every of our methodology online. Sometimes we have to use security through obscurity, unfortunately. Now we try to avoid it as much as possible. But the problem is that some manufacturers really game, or at least try to game our methodology to have better scores. As in some cases, it's really hard to make the methodology that's not gameable. We try to, but in some cases, we basically must use security through obscurity. There's different layers of transparency. So first layer, just using the product. So in our case, that means like you see which products we recommend. In open source, it means like just using the software as a user. But you can actually go more deeper than that. You can actually test the output, so analyze the output. On your side, that means that you can actually analyze the test results for yourself. On the software run open source, it means you can actually test it out as a few different test scenarios, see the output of that software. And if you go deeper, you can actually see how it works. On the website, you can read the methodology to understand how we came up with those results. In open source, you can like read the source code to see how it actually works. And if you go deeper than that, you can actually run it for yourself. Like for us, you can replicate the results at home if you have the tools that we mentioned. In open source, in some cases, you can self-host at home. Now, the important thing here for transparency is not so much that all users go through all those levels, but because they could, it increases the trust. Now, this is especially amplified if there's a community engagement and some users do actually go through those levels. And that builds a trust because you know that someone verified this, that it actually works, and it helps increase this. It's not just like a blind trust that if someone trust someone else a bit the word. Is that with community engagement, it actually increase the output by within a plot because everyone can keep that in it. Like in nowadays, we get challenged all the time, either by community or by manufacturers that challenge some of our results. And that increases trust. Now, it only does it if you actually listen and act on it. Like if you just expose and challenge in the Dutch community, does so, but if you don't actually fix it, then actually doesn't improve or reduce the plots. But like community for all solution, that's what we do see cost of that implementation. It doesn't make it zero because there's so many like to integrate that solution validated. An example for us in the community propose of something is for 10 years ago, we were not testing for uniformity for applications. But it was becoming a problem on some applications. So one of our users usually told us, use that pattern, take that photo, and use the next post issue. So we started doing that and actually worked pretty good. But community engagement also increase agility. Usually our engaged community could be more like early adopter for strength of team market. So it helps you evolve to react faster and before the mass markets get there. It also helps to extend your functionality beyond what the famous offers. For example, in our case, there are third-party websites that use for headphones, for instance, response data and recognize, but have better tools of visualization that they compare better and more efficiently. See, but all of that, it's good, but open source doesn't by itself community engagement. So just you publish your source code, you can have community engage with it. Even if you have a lot of users on your software, you actually need to nurture that community and to create these benefits. You need to make your product. Otherwise, why would we engage with it? And you need to believe in the mission that you're doing. And the bigger the community, the more the benefits that you can get from them. So, in conclusion, there are similarities between how we operate things. We test the product and how security then could be open source. In terms of using transparency as a way to build the trust. Look for active community when evaluating open source security solutions. If that's one, and the more active it is, the more it can reduce the flaws and improve the agility. But if it does not, it's like this. If it's open source, transparent, but there's no community, we don't really cannot fully trust it that there's an end of people abilities. So that's for conversations. So if you have any questions, can leave them in the chat. I'm going to answer some of them. Otherwise, you can send me an email. Thanks.